All right, welcome back as we look at the 80th anniversary of D-Day. The pictures of the men who stormed Omaha Beach and Utah Beach, who climbed Pointe du Hoc and who parachuted into towns like Semmelweis that have been etched into the minds of American history, where Americans did what no others have been able to do. The ceremony, we're told, is going to get underway in just a couple of minutes, starting with the flights of planes that would bring today paratroopers into battle from the Allies, be it the Americans, the French, or the English. Those who do not learn history are doomed to repeat it, from Irish philosopher Edmund Burke some 270 years ago, not long after our country's founding. And so much of D-Day is remembering not only what these men did, but why they had to do it. In the history, not only of their bravery, but of the time has been so sadly lost. A recent study this year by the National Assessment of Education Progress shows 40% of young students are below average in basic history. I would think that would be a little bit higher. Elizabeth Pran is with us now. I'm going to interrupt you, Elizabeth, as things get underway here. We understand the flyover is in just a minute. As you talk to young Americans, is it because people aren't being taught, or they don't care, or there's a lack of sort of understanding of how the lessons of 80 years ago are relevant today?
Well, I think it's a trifecta. I think it's all of those things. And Leland, when you and I were growing up, over the holidays, I was forced to sit down and listen to my grandpa. At the time, I would roll my eyes and think, oh, you were on an aircraft carrier and it was sunk in the Pacific, big deal. But then as I got older, I realized what a big deal that was. That's an opportunity that our kids just simply aren't experiencing. So who do I think it is? If I reflect on it, I actually think the onus is also on us. We had a small poll done last night between our producer and me, and a lot of these kids aren't necessarily learning it on school. They're saying it's not on the announcements. You can look on your screen there. Patriotism is down. Elementary kids' schools, like you said, that national report card, 40% of kids are not able to identify concepts. So that may be D-Day. That may be the founding of America. All of these things that we really had to learn over and over again growing up, I don't really feel like this generation is getting that.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.